Friday the 27th. Yeah, is that run out of battery? Comedy Lounge in the city. This week we've got Thabo. Not certain exactly where Thabo comes from, but it's certainly not Perth, Zimbabwe. He comes from Zimbabwe. The rising star on the comedy scene. Lovely guy, very funny. Everyone loves Thabo. We've got Pinder. Why that guy? Why Pinder isn't filling out bloody arenas? It's beyond me. The guy is phenomenal. He's absolutely one of the best acts you'll ever see. We've also got Jarks Barrett. Often these interstate acts come over for 2 weekends, and this is what happened with Jarks. He comes over, does a lot of golf. I think he loves the golf, Jarks, but very good act, one of the best acts anywhere in the world again. These people, like your John Pinders and your Jarks Barretts, they're as good as any act in the country, I absolutely guarantee it. Why they're not superstars with their own TV shows, I don't know, but anyway, there's no justice. So we've got Jill Cordner. Jill's definitely a new act on the scene, a very rare female comedian, which we don't get too many of. Absolute ball of energy. She's as good as a 10-year veteran, but I think she's been doing comedy about 3 years. She's just very, very good, very high energy. Rory Lowe. Rory's someone that's pretty much started his career with us way back at the days of the Charles Hotel, and he's now selling out a lot of shows himself. He's all over the world, sort of superstars that just has his own following on YouTube. I think he's had millions and millions of views. So Rory Lowe, good looking, very funny, lovable guy. Everyone loves him. Excellent shows. This Friday, we've got rappers versus comedians. All right, they know now. They didn't even know it was on, so it's a surprise to them. Pretty much, it's a self-explanatory show. It's very unusual. It's an odd show, but it's good. It's fun. So you get 3 rappers versus 3 comedians, and they basically just look for laughs and attention. It's just a desperately needy bunch. Fantastic fun night. That's on in Fremantle on the 27th, Friday the 27th. Yeah, is that run out of battery? Friday, July the 4th in Fremantle, we've got the Girls' Night Out. Typically, it's mostly women in the audience. You do get a lot of women who take their partners, and it's not all women in the audience, just so you know, but it's kind of a girls' night out, we call it. So we're not banning men from going there, but if a bloke wants to go along with his missus and a few friends, no one's stopping him coming in. We did try to make it an all female lineup, but we just haven't got enough female acts. So there's an opportunity out there. If you're a female and you would like to get into stand-up comedy, there's definitely a demand for female acts, because you just haven't got enough of them. Dan was already talking to us. He just came in. Was he a customer, paying customer?
No.
This is a case. A lot of people wouldn't have an idea what this is. This actual room here is called the Green Room. So this is where comedians hang out before the show, sometimes after the show, but mostly before the show, and they sort of get their act together. They just go through, process in their head what jokes they're going to do, rehearse through, get the routines together, just chill out. Some people like a lot of energy and a lot of chat and chit-chat, in laughing and giggling and all that before a show. And other times you'll look and there'll be 4 or 5 comedians sitting here just staring at their phone or just miserable. You have to, with stand-up comedy, it looks so natural. When you've got a good comedian, it looks so fantastic. They get up on stage and they knock their jokes out and everyone's laughing and they're all lovely and cheerful. But it's a very serious business a lot of the time. And their plan is that they're trying to make sure they don't forget. They're going to try a new joke. They want to make sure they do it right. There's a lot of pressure. And so what they don't want is people talking to them. Another thing, follow me, Nathan. I'm just going to show you a couple of things. So most green rooms, it's not team tidied up. It's not dirty, but look, most green rooms don't have a toilet. We've got a toilet and a sink and a mirror if you want to. So they get a nervous wee before they go on. Another thing, let's just show what happens in. Normally there's not all this shit everywhere, all right? So what they do when you get ready to go on stage, the MC will call you on stage. Welcome onto the stage. Susie Jarvis, made up name, and Susie will come out onto the stage from here through the curtain. Boom, curtains come across, off they go onto the stage. At the moment, with no lights on or anything, but you can sort of get an idea. This is where all the comedians hang out. I will say, when we built this venue, I didn't imagine there's going to be a bloody pillar there. I don't even know what's holding up. It's just an afterthought, isn't it? You know, but it's really quite difficult. You know, when you're having a chat with someone in the green room, you go, hello. No. We have another little thing. Green room. We don't give free drinks to everybody, but we do have a few, usually a few waters and a few drinks. They are for the professional acts, you know. They're not for just random open micers that come in and drink all me drink and all me water, but they're for pro acts. We give people a few free drinks, and unless it's like Seinfeld or someone, they have to pay for half-price drinks, which is pretty fair. Most people don't do that. We do that. So they get free drinks here, or they pay for drinks at the bar. Most of them don't pay, the bloody slimy bloody people. They get away with it. But yeah. So there we go.